Okay, guys. So, next one is on cool and warm season vegetables. Vegetables need a certain range of temperatures in order to grow well. I'm going to actually hold this up. See that? I did what I had to do. Vegetables need a certain range of temperatures in order to grow well. Peas and spinach thrive in the cool days of early spring. Tomatoes and peppers, on the other hand, resent cool temperatures and simply won't grow until summer days begin to heat up. The same way you could have saved Ryan. Though I do have a tomato plant. It's not doing too bad. What I saved from last year. And if it makes it until we plant our gardens, I'm going to do a video on it. Cool season vegetables. The cool season is that time of the year when night temperatures stay above 25 degrees and below 60. The length of time cool weather lingers differs every year, but a typical cool season ranges from less than 60 days in the far north and deep south to more than 100 days elsewhere. Many cool season crops are planted in staggered sowings to ensure a constant supply of vegetables. A safe general rule is to plant seeds every 10 to 14 days. This rule doesn't always work, however, because conditions in the garden change over the course of the season. As temperatures warm or cool and moisture concentrations change, the growth rates of the plants increase or decrease. To time your staggered crops more exactly, sow the second plantings of root crops and greens, such as radishes and spinach, when the first seedlings show their first set of true leaves, which is usually the second set of leaves. For crops such as peas, make successive plantings when your seedlings are as tall as your index finger. Alright, so the cool season crops are as follows. Arugula with roquette arugula. Beets, broad beans, broccoli raab, RAAB, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, Chinese cabbage, collard greens, corn salad, which I have to look that one up. I don't remember what that one is. Endive, Florence fennel, kale, kohlrabi, lettuce, parsley, parsnips, peas, radicchio, radishes, red mustard, spinach, and turnips. Okay, the warm season vegetables. Planting the warm season vegetable garden marks the end of the long transition between winter and summer from indoor to outdoor gardening. The soil is warm enough to foster the growth of tender seeds, and the corn, tomato, and pepper plants explode with life. Some of the plants of the warm season garden are holdovers from spring. Carrots, potatoes, and Swiss chard can all stand cool weather, but unlike other cool season plants, they can also tolerate or even thrive in the warm days of summer. Other warm season crops such as tomatoes, corn, and snap beans evolved in the semi-tropical regions of the world, where cool nights alternate with warm days for most of the year. This is still the best environment for their cultivated relatives. The best crops are grown where the summer nights are at least 15 degrees cooler than the days. Keeping so many plants with such different likes and dislikes happy in one garden is a bit of a challenge, but it doesn't have to be a daunting one. Even though these plants are a varied group, they still have much in common. All of them thrive in evenly moist soil, rich in organic matter, and bathed in sunshine. There are some subtleties to master, but they make the resulting accomplishments that much sweeter. Planting phenology. Phenology is the science of using indicator plants to determine when certain weather conditions will prevail and certain insect pests will be active. Here's how you might use phenology to guide your plantings. 1. Plant Swiss chard, spinach, beets, and onions when the daffodils bloom. 2. Plant peas when the maple trees flower. 3. Plant potatoes when the leaves of white oaks are the size of one cat's ear. 4. Sow bush beans, pole beans, and cucumbers when apple trees drop their petals. 5. Transplant tomatoes, melons, and eggplants when black locust trees and peony bushes flower. That seems a bit out there because peony bushes don't flower until midsummer. So, I don't know about that one. I don't know how right that one is. Transplant tomato just before it rains so the new transplants will get well watered. Watch for swallows swooping close to the ground over fields. The insects that eat fly closer to the ground before it rains. Okay, and the warm season crops are as follows: artichokes, asparagus, bush beans, carrots, celery, corn, sweet and popcorn, cucumbers, eggplants, garlic, leeks, muskmelons, okra, onions, bulb onions, peanuts, sweet peppers, pole beans, potatoes, pumpkins, rhubarb, summer and winter squash, sweet potatoes, Swiss chard tomatoes, and watermelons. And you also don't want to plant hot peppers when it's cold either, because hot peppers need the heat. However, they do not like to be out in 100 plus degrees. So that was cool on warm season vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out there, and I'll go ahead and get it up there and upload it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.